They're called the sandwich generation, adults who are carefully juggling caring for their own children and their aging parents. It's an exhausting balancing act our next guest knows all too well.
I've got 3 kids, 15, 11-year-old. My oldest is 26. Been divorced 3 years. With the divorce, I had to go back to work fast. Learning how to juggle the kids with all that's been hard.
Time to go, you ready?
I'm the one that takes out the trash, does the dishes, football practice, acting class, chores, cleaning, laundry, making sure the homework's done. It was a lot when I was a stay-at-home mom. Added, hey, by the way, work a full-time job. It's crazy. And if that's not enough, my 71-year-old mom just moved in with us. My mom was diagnosed with kidney cancer, so she went in to have her kidney removed. She was supposed to be in the hospital 3 days, and she ended up being in the hospital over 3 months. We didn't know if she was going to make it. It was a complete open incision, and the colon's ripped, so bowel comes out. It's just too much for her to handle on her own. Cleaning the wound, sometimes she has a bag, and that leaks. And we have a lot of medication. So managing that, doctor's appointments, making sure blood work's being done. This is something she's gonna have to deal with for the rest of her life. My mom was completely independent before the surgery. She traveled, she was full of life. Since the surgery, it has changed her a lot. It's horrible to see my mom like that. Her attitude towards life isn't the same. To look into her eyes and know that she's become the child, I've become the parent. It's sad. She's just not able to give me anything. And sometimes you just need your mom. I'm lost. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do every day. I question every single thing I'm doing. I don't know if I'm giving anybody enough of anything. I am exhausted all the time. My job is suffering. I don't know who Connie is. She's on the back burner. I think my self-esteem's gone way down. I want to be there for my children, and I want to be there for my mom, but this is not how I imagined this part of my life at all.
Please welcome Connie to the show, along with caregiver advocate and Emmy-winning TV host, Leeza Gibbons.
Thank you.
You know, Connie, I was struck by you talking in that tape piece about how much your mom has changed after her surgery. What's changed the most about you?
Everything. Nothing is like it was. Completely different. I used to take care of myself. I used to go to the gym. I used to prepare meals. I wake up every day and say, who are you today? Because this is not where I thought I would be. This is not the day I had. This is not my day that I wanted.
This is not the life you wanted.
No.
Yeah.
And Connie, your experience is more common than we'd like to think, because as a caregiver, you want to do your best. You want to be the savior for your family, and you end up neglecting your own physical and emotional needs because there's always something that seems more urgent.
Right.
But like you say, it is so common. I mean, 1 in 8 people are like you. They're providing the emotional support, the financial support for their children and for their parents or their loved ones who are living with them. Mm-hmm. And the great news is that you can reframe it and regain your life, but first you've got to have to kind of get a grip, right?
And who knows where to get it? How do you know? No, there's people
like
don't talk about it.
And that's one of the reasons you're here today, because you're emblematic of so many people. And and Leeza, I give you credit because a lot of people like Connie feel overwhelmed, and this has become your life's passion, helping people get a grip and regain some of who they are. So let's move into that, because you're here because you want some advice, right?
Yes, I would love.
I felt just like you did. I mean, when I was caring for my mom who died of Alzheimer's, my dad who more recently had a heart attack, it's very easy to just get so overwhelmed, to feel that you're not present in your own life, and to feel so guilty, right? Because all day long, do you?
All night, wake up guilty, yeah.
So let's just start with some basics. What I always say, breathe, believe, receive. And I know this sounds very simplistic, but when you're a caregiver, you're probably taking shallow breaths. So, right?
Yeah, that's a big one.
Starting with very simple, deep through your nose, those cleansing breaths will do a few things. It'll get oxygen to your brain, so you'll have more clarity. It's gonna slow down a lot of your systems, your heart rate, all the rest. And it's also gonna help with your digestion, because I've found a lot of caregivers are either, they deal with bloating or constipation, and that's all because you're hanging on like this, right?
Leeza, you're absolutely right, because even just those simple breaths really basically tell your body that there's no emergency here.